Israeli delegation to go out of Israel. It was truly very, very exciting to see the enthusiasm in that room when I met all of them. And I think our own delegation is only a beginning, and there'll be many more to come. There'll be much more traction, much more excitement as we go forward. I had not imagined when we set out on this journey that such eminent business persons will be joining us. We have large corporations, we have some startups, we have people from a very diverse set of backgrounds, industry, trade, gem and jewelry, automobiles, machineries, dairy, electronics manufacturing, medical devices manufacturing, leather goods. I mean, this is what I can immediately see, but infrastructure, IT sector, AI. I mean, we have almost got a representative from every possible sector. Our startups have come in big strength. And I'm glad that today we have followed up on the September signing of a bilateral investment agreement with the signing of the terms of reference, the first point before beginning negotiations for a free trade agreement. I'd like to acknowledge the officials on both sides who worked relentlessly and particularly during the course of the day in a spirit of camaraderie and friendship and mutual accommodation and understanding to finalize the terms of reference. This will certainly, an FTA between these two countries will certainly be a stepping stone to greater trade in goods and services, encourage investment, provide stability and predictability to our economic relations, ease regulation, promote mutual recognition of professions, and help support the shared prosperity of both countries, two very important democracies. In fact, Prime Minister Modi had said, India is not just an emerging market, it is also an emerging model of development. And we want to see rapid development of India. While we are the fastest growing large economy, I assure you our ambition doesn't rest where we are. And we are looking for much more faster growth so that we can take the benefits of development to the last man at the bottom of the pyramid. In the last 10, 12 years, we have taken 270 million, 27 crore people out of extreme poverty. And this growing middle class is driving consumer demand. We are easing the rules of doing business, reducing the compliance burden, decriminalizing several laws, promoting ease of doing business towards our effort to make the lives of business and the lives of the common man much simpler, much easier, much healthier, and much more productive. And in that, I'm sure our partnership will hold us in good stead. We'll do well for each other because we complement each other's economy. What India has to offer, you don't. What you have to offer, we don't have. And together, I'm sure we'll be able to have a multiplier impact on our two economies. I believe there's scope for leveraging our defense partnership, our cyber security partnership. There's huge potential for software, artificial intelligence, fintech, our partnership on smart mobility, our work together in electronics, our work together in promoting modern food processing to support 1.4 billion Indians' needs. We look at precision farming that you have been very successful at and learn and take those technologies back to India to increase the income of our farmers through higher productivity, better efficiency. We are looking at the work you have done in a desert region, in very adverse climatic conditions, and see that as a potential area of learning for India, as well as working with you to provide food security for your people. Infrastructure is another area. We've had meetings today, for example, on the upcoming metro project, $50 billion Tel Aviv metro project. And we believe India has the skill sets. We today have metro in 23 cities in India. One of the world's largest ramp up of metro systems is happening in India as we speak. And we are looking to work with you towards better infrastructure in India, more robust and modern infrastructure both in Israel and India. And together we can skill our people better, we can scale up our business together, and we can speed up our engagement together. So friends, thank you very much for the good work you have done. Toda Rabba. And as Prime Minister Modi said, the CEOs and talents of India and Israel together can sow the seeds of miracles for the betterment of the world. Thank you very much.
Sitting here, listening to you, Minister Piyush Goyal, here in Israel, it's a huge honor for me and for all of the delegation on both sides. Welcome to Israel for the first time in your life.
Thank you.
I'm amazed to see how India is scaling. From the eyes of an entrepreneur and an ex-venture capitalist, I see the path that India is taking, second to nowhere in the world. Europe is stuttering. Many places in the world are sort of trying to figure out what's going on, and you got it. You understand how to scale. You take the biggest population in the world, and you're scaling 6-7% a year after year. This is proper management. It's proper leadership of Prime Minister Modi and yourself and your partners in the government. And I see that the Indian people are part of this huge growth. I see India changing so rapidly that it's a huge opportunity. You know, you're in it, but I view it from the side. And the people the delegation that we brought in February, and what I see today, we are hedging on the mutual future. You're in the right direction, as you say. You know, together we're the largest population in the world, right? India and Israel together, we're by far the biggest population in the world. And this kind of partnership will take us a long way. When we met in December last year, 1st of December last year, like almost a year ago, full year ago, we said, okay, if we want to take the route of collaboration, what should we do? And you proposed, let's exchange missions, business missions. Because then we will understand from the people, from you folks, from both delegations, what we need to do to make you successful. I'm putting aside a second the G2G element here. Our success has to go through a very strong business-to-business collaboration. And what I hear from the two delegations is that FTAs of tomorrow are not the same as FTAs of yesterday. An example is all the AI. The AI needs collaboration on databases, very sensitive, yet must succeed in order for us to scale. For precision medicine, for many applications, both countries need their databases to be compliant, to collaborate together, so that things can be transferable from one country to the other. This is in the critical path. There's no FTA that has a chapter on AI because all the FTAs are old and we're talking about something new. We will have to really consider how we complement each other. Usually between countries, it's trade, it's product and services. Here we're talking about innovation, scaling in India as a gateway, not just for Asia, but for the whole world. This is a challenge. We don't have any FTA to copy paste here. We have to be very creative and tailor something to the future of both countries, complementing each other. Maybe there may be a few areas of sensitivity. I don't think so, but if there are, we'll put them aside, make sure that we feel extremely comfortable. And one of the most important things in our friendship, not just personal friendship, is the trust. We talked about the fact that both countries respect IP. Unfortunately, there are other countries in the world that don't respect IP. And it's very challenging to do business with them. The fact that we have good legislation and good trust between the two countries makes that future possible in a fast route. And if anybody looks back and says, okay, what can we learn from the past, is taking the wrong route. Because the future is different than what we had in the past. And that's where us as entrepreneurs, if you like, public entrepreneurs, governments that are seeking to make our lives much better, I believe that now we see it. And so the path that we're going to be taking is driven by what your folks, you're our customers, the business-to-business customers. You have the both, I've heard both representatives. We have to be with big ears, help us make you successful. I'm extremely optimistic that, by the way, we're not going to wait for an FTA. The majority of things we've been doing is on the fly, and we'll move on and we'll approve it. We don't need to have a, don't wait for us. I mean, don't wait for the next ceremony. We will have it soon. But tell us what you need, and we will move as fast as possible. Today, we do $150 billion, only about $3 billion trade with India. It must be 10x very quickly. And it depends on you even more than it depends on us. God bless India. God bless Israel. Amen. Let's make it happen.